Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be beginning the first few steps for that Bob Dylan deep dive. I want to say thank you to everyone who've given me tips and ideas in terms of just how to begin this journey and how to truly honor Bob Dylan in terms of just getting to know him and his music. Of course, I did promise the Freewheelin Bob Dylan today, and you will be getting the first part, but to do it the right way, based on the information I've gathered, we got to start with Bob Dylan 1962. This is his debut album. I have some context, so we're gonna read that and then we'll get started. All right, got my notes. So this album, Bob Dylan 1962, was released in March 1962. This was Dylan's very first studio album. It came out on Columbia Records, introducing him to a wider audience after his arrival in New York's folk scene. The album was mostly recorded in one day on a low budget. Remarkable. At just 20 years old, Dylan was a newcomer to the recording industry. Oh, he was very young. But see, some of this, this is new information to me too. Okay. So at just 20 years old, Dylan was a newcomer to the recording industry, but already gaining a reputation in Greenwich Village as a promising folk singer. At this stage, he was more of a traditional interpreter than the songwriter he'd soon become famous for. Interesting. So more of an interpreter than a songwriter. Okay. So here is a cultural and historical backdrop. The early 60s American folk revival was in full swing. Small clubs, coffee houses, and hootenanny. Please help me with that. I'm gonna have to look it up after this. Hootenanny? Oh my gosh. Hootenanny gatherings were alive with political songs, ballads, and traditional tunes. Dylan's debut fit squarely into that movement, showing a young artist steeped in old folk traditions. Interesting. While hinting at bigger things to come. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. And then, so one of the other pieces of information I got is that a lot of the songs on this are covers, but two of these songs are originals, and those two are Song to Woody, which is a tribute to Woody Guthrie, Dylan's biggest early influence, and Talkin New York, a talking blues about his arrival in New York City and early experiences there. So yeah, I think we're ready to jump in. All right, Bob. Let's see what you came out with. And how you introduced yourself to the world. All right. And as I've said before, now is a perfect time for you to get your refreshments. You don't jump into an album without being hydrated. All right. So the first thing we have on this is Bob Dylan, You're No Good. Wow. All right. Let me see what info I have here. Producer John Hammond. Okay, this is a cover of Jesse Fuller's You're No Good. It was incorrectly titled She's No Good when it was initially released. Okay, genius. Thank you for the background. Let's go.
Well, I don't know why I love you like I do. Nobody in the world can get along with you.
Oh, that's cute.
You got the ways of a devil sleeping in a lion's den. I come home last night, you wouldn't even let me in. Well, sometimes you're as sweet as anybody wanna be. When you get a crazy notion jumping all over me. When you give me the blues, I guess you're satisfied. And you give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die.
Okay. I really like this one. You know, when the music is good, you have to pull it from the top. I love this. I didn't know that like he would have started with the harmonica from the beginning. That's beautiful. 20 years old. At 20 years old, he sounds a lot older. He does not sound like a 20-year-old to me here. What a beautiful song. I've never heard this before. I was very curious to find out if there was going to be anything on this that I would be familiar with. I don't know just yet, but this one I've never heard before. This is wonderful. Nobody in the world can get along with you. Oh, I like that. It reminds me of some of the sentiments I had when I was like, "Oh, I want to meet somebody that has things that nobody else can stand, but I love." That's what that brings out of me. I really like this. All right, let's hear it again. Very sweet.
Well, I don't know why I love you like I do. Nobody in the world can get along with you. You got the ways of a devil sleeping in a lion's den. I come home last night, you wouldn't even let me in. Well, sometimes you're as sweet as anybody wanna be. When you get a crescent ocean jumping all over me. When you give me the blues, I guess you're satisfied. And you give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die.
This makes me ask the question, what was the first toxic love song? Because this is toxic. This is toxic. What is it about these toxic relationships that get people heated and make them fall in love with people? Don't you guys like peace in your life?
I helped you when you had no shoes on your feet, pretty mama. I helped you when you had no food to eat. You're the kind of woman I just don't understand. You're taking all my money and give it to another man. Well, you the kind of woman that makes a man lose his brains. You're the kind of woman drives a man insane. You give me the blues, I guess you're satisfied. You give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die. Well, you give me the blues, I wanna lay down and die.
Now, why would you take the man's money and give it to somebody else? Ah, boy. I want to know Jessie Fuller's song. I gotta go listen to that. I've never even heard of Jessie Fuller. Wow. Can you imagine? That's crazy. Sometimes the more you dig, the more you find out all about these different influences and all these things. And it's just a continuous rabbit hole. I really enjoyed that. Toxic love songs, man. And also interesting that the second track is his original. Okay, and now we know a little bit about that. He is really good with harmonica. I mean, I tried playing, as you saw in my trailer. It's a challenging instrument, but also kind of surprising how easily you can start making music from it. All right. Talkin New York. Let's see what we got on that. This was produced by John Hammond. Was the other one produced by John Hammond? Don't remember. Okay, it's one of the two original songs on Dylan's debut album, Bob Dylan. The other song is Song to Woody. The song is written in talking blues format, created by Christopher Allen Buchillian? Oh, there's longer here. In his 1927 Talking Blues, and popularized in numerous variations by Dylan's idol Woody Guthrie. Dylan would return to the format in later songs such as Talking Bear Mountain. Okay, we don't need to know all of that. I don't want any sort of spoilers for anything to come. In a way, I want to also have a bit of kind of like the experience that you all had where like the music came out and you didn't know what to expect. I don't want any spoilers. All right. So, Talking New York. We're going to finish.
Rambling out of the Wild West, leaving the towns I love the best. Thought I'd seen some ups and downs till I come into New York town. People going down to the ground, buildings going up to the sky. Wintertime in New York town, the wind blowing the snow around. Walk around with nowhere to go, somebody can freeze right to the bone. I froze right to the bone. New York Times said it was the coldest winter in 17 years. I didn't feel so cold then. I swung on to my old guitar, grabbed hold of a subway car. After rockin', reelin', rollin' ride, I landed up on the downtown side. Greenwich Village.
Oh, he's really getting into his storytelling here. It's interesting because this was always or seemed to have always kind of been a part of him. That's really interesting. Also, just kind of structuring the song in a very untraditional way, which I think already kind of lends to his talents because normally you'd have a chorus, but this is his first original and it's just storytelling. I like that. I'm gonna bring it back. For this one about New York Times, coldest winter in 17 years, it says that according to the Rolling Stone, the winter of 1961 was New York's coldest winter in 28 years. The cold was the first thing Dylan noticed about the city as soon as he stepped out of his car. But Minnesota is also known for its brutal winters, so the cold didn't come as much of a shock. Huh? I didn't know. That's where you're from, my friend. Okay. Interesting. I feel like a lot of people who like have this dream of going to a big city would probably love this song. I wonder how many of them know these kinds of tunes because I didn't know this tune either.
Rambling out of the Wild West, leaving the towns I love the best. Thought I'd seen some ups and downs till I came into New York town. People going down to the ground, buildings going up to the sky.
Nice play on words. Thought I'd seen some ups and downs. What do they call that? Oh boy. I forget the correct term, but like by saying thought I'd seen some ups and downs, like he's also saying like difficult times, right? But he's also saying like literally people going up and people going down and buildings going up. I like that. Nice writing.
Wintertime in New York town, the wind blowing the snow around. Walk around with nowhere to go. Somebody can freeze right to the bone. I froze right to the bone. New York Times said it was the coldest winter in 17 years. I didn't feel so cold then. I swung up.
What an extremely odd 20-year-old. Very odd.
Onto my old guitar, grabbed hold of a subway car. After rocking, reeling, rolling ride, I landed up on the downtown side. Greenwich Village.
Wow.
I walked down there and ended up in one of them coffee houses on the block. I'd get on the stage, sing and play. Man there say, come back some other day. You sound like a hillbilly. We want folk singers here. Well, I got a harmonica job, begun to play, blowing my lungs out for...
Un momento, por favor. Bob would commonly, starting out in Greenwich Village, sing songs by Woody Guthrie and pretend to look and act like a hobo. Apparently, Bob was kicked out of most venues for his lousy appearance and playing style. Is this true? Oh, boy. Fascinating.
Well, I got a harmonica job, begun to play, blowing my lungs out for $1 a day. I blow it inside out and upside down. The man there said he loved my sound. He's raving about he loved my sound. $1 a day's worth. After weeks and weeks of hanging around, I finally got a job in New York town. In a bigger place, bigger money too. Even joined a union and paid my dues.
Nice.
Yeah, very great man.
Oh, the guitar is so pleasant. Ding, ding. That was a nice little touch. And he's really killing it with the harmonica.
$1 a day's worth. After weeks and weeks of hanging around, I finally got a job in New York town. In a bigger place, bigger money too. Even joined a union and paid my dues. Now, a very great man once said that some people rob you with a fountain pen. It don't take too long to find out just what he was talking about. A lot of people don't have much food on their table.
What an interesting story. The Great Man is one of Dylan's early idols, Woody Guthrie. In Pretty Boy Floyd Guthrie, I don't even know anything about Woody Guthrie. Is that a path we need to walk? Yes, as through this world I wandered, I've seen lots of funny men. Some will rob you with a 6-gun and some with a fountain pen. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth?
Place making money too, even joined a union and paid my dues. Now, a very great man once said that some people rob you with a fountain pen. It don't take too long to find out just what he was talking about. A lot of people don't have much food on their table, but they got a lot of forks and knives, and they gotta cut something. So one morning when the sun was warm, I rambled out of New York town, pulled my cap down over my eyes, and headed out for the western skies. So long, New York. Howdy, East Orange.
This says the distance between Greenwich Village and East Orange, New Jersey is minimal, only about 15 miles. The more important point is that Dylan is starting to slowly gravitate back west towards Minnesota after being less than impressed with New York. I see. Interesting. I really enjoyed that track. I think, and I can see why a lot of you believe this was important to explore, because it does show a lot of his early talent in terms of his ability for storytelling, his breaking away from the norm. I don't know. I've never listened to folk music before. I don't think I have. No. So I don't know if it's like the norm to be writing an 8-verse, no chorus song. So that's interesting to me, because it's a lot like what I think we heard in Hurricane in terms of the storytelling. So that's cool. Let's pull up In My Time of Dyin. What a nice title. That feels like it could be something for like a war story. Oh, and let's read this. Like most songs on Dylan's debut, this is his interpretation of a folk standard. This one was first recorded by Blind Willie Johnson in 1927. The liner notes of Bob Dylan reveal that the first time Dylan, First time Bob Dylan performed the song was when he recorded it for the album. Okay. Dylan had never sung In My Time of Dyin prior to this recording session. He does not recall where he heard it. The guitar is fretted with the lipstick holder. Makeshift slide he borrowed from his girl, Suze Rotolo, who sat devotedly and wide-eyed through the recording session. Led Zeppelin performed their own version of In My Time. I've never even listened to Led Zeppelin. Boy, oh boy. So much to do. So little time. It has a very swampy sound. Am I getting that right? It feels like something you'd hear down south or something.
Well, in my time of dying, don't want nobody to mourn. All I want for you to do is take my body home. Well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, well, well.
Yes.
Well, 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 so I can die easy. Jesus gonna make him. Jesus gonna make up, Jesus gonna make him a dying bed.
I absolutely adore the energy with which this song is coming. Ah, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. People whose song is this? Blind Willie Johnson. Wow. So first recorded, but who's the writer? Wow. In my time of dying, I don't want anybody to mourn me. All I want for you to do is take my body home. That's powerful to me. You know, death is something a lot of people shirk away from. They're scared of it. This is powerful. This is great writing.
Well, in my time of dying, don't want nobody to mourn. All I want for you to do is take my body home.
Love that.
Well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, well, well.
Wow.
Well, 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 so I can die easy.
I love
Jesus
this.
gonna make up. Jesus gonna make up. Jesus gonna make up my dying bed.
Wow. Beautiful.
Well, meet me, Jesus, meet me in the middle of the air. If these wings should fail me, Lord, won't you meet me with another prayer? Well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, well, well. Well, well.
What were these people on when they said this man did not have a beautiful voice? This to me is like, this is I don't even know what's adjective to use. This is so beautifully executed. I feel this in my spirit. This is so good. If these wings should fail me, Lord, won't you meet me with another pair? Excellent writing. And his decision, I feel, to select these songs as songs that he wanted to cover, I think also speaks to his ability to spot good writing. Like, I feel like that's a part of the journey of becoming a good writer, of becoming a good singer, is like, or becoming a good anything, is like you can look at something, take it in and say, wow, this is something that I either want to learn from, whether it's mistakes you don't want to make or something that you would like to adopt. So it's like, in a way, he's trying to take these spirits, the spirits of these people that inspired him in this album here, and say, yeah, this is kind of what I'm trying to bring to the table and probably even exceed. I really love this song. In My Time of Dying, what an incredibly confident, defiant song. I like it.
Just meet me in the middle of the air. If these wings should fail me, Lord, won't you meet me with another prayer? Well, 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 so I can die easy. Well, well, well. Well, 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 so I can die easy. Jesus gonna make up, Jesus gonna make up, Jesus gonna make up my dying bed.
Beautiful.
Lord, in my time of dying, don't want nobody to cry. All I want you to do is take me when I die. Well, well, well,
Beautiful.
so I can die easy. Well, well, well. Well, 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 so I can die easy. Jesus gonna make up, Jesus gonna make up, Jesus gonna make up my dying bed.
Beautiful. Sue's girl, I get it. I understand why you were wide-eyed. That was wonderful. Gosh. Wow. I get it, Suze. All right. Next up, we've got Man of Constant Sorrow. Okay, so the producer remains consistent. This is John Hammond. Well done, John. He did great here. Okay. They're telling me things I don't want to know. They're telling me things that I don't want to know. All right. Like most songs on Dylan's debut, this is his interpretation of a folk standard. This one was first recorded by Dick Burnett in 1913. Man of Constant Sorrow. Beautiful title again. Okay. What did I say? Let's read it. Let's read it. Since we're establishing a standard of reading things. Okay. Okay, this one was first recorded by Dick Burnett in 1913. Man of Constant Sorrow was given a different origin story in a scene from the Coen brothers, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the top. Has nobody sampled that? If you're making beats, listen to that. That's great. Dun, dun, dun. That's great. You gotta sample that. If you're like a producer, that's great. That's good.
I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I'll say goodbye to Colorado, where I was born and partly raised.
Dun, dun, dun. Good.
Your mother says I'm a stranger.
Good.
My face you'll never see no more. But there's one promise, darling, I'll see you on God's golden shore.
Very good. It's interesting because in a way the harmonica mimics what he did in Your Mother Says. It's like a similar kind of execution, and I like that. They say that he changed this lyric because of his then girlfriend Sue's Rothulow's mother didn't approve of him. So yeah. Oh. Couldn't she see the potential in this remarkable little boy? Like, he's 20 years old. Like, look at this kid. Nah, man. Some parents be too strict sometimes because this is a wonderful young man. Suze, she's over here. Can you see her? Suze had good taste, man. Go Suze.
Your mother says I'm a stranger.
Very good.
My face you'll never see no more. But there's one promise, darling, I'll see you on God's golden shore. Through this open world I'm about to ramble, through ice and snow, sleet and rain. I'm about to ride that morning railroad, perhaps I'll die on that train.
If he did nothing on this album, he brought the harmonica. If he brought nothing else on this album, he brought his harmonica. What a wonderful job. This verse here is so I would label this verse as being haunting. I like it.
Ramble
I like it should be my tagline. I like it. That's all I say.
through ice and snow. Open world, I'm about to ramble through ice and snow, sleet and rain. I'm about to ride that morning railroad. Perhaps I'll die on that train.
Very good. Oh, excellent work with the guitar there too. Like how like subtle it is. It complements the harmonica so well.
Ride that morning railroad. Perhaps I'll die on that train.
Very nice.
I'm going back to Colorado, the place that I started from. If I knowed how bad you treat me, honey, I never would have come.
Aww. So sad. So good. See, they're trying to trip me up. They've put me into no direction home. You will not catch me. You will not catch me. Let me go back to the original album. Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? No. Let's go back. Right, in My Time of Dyin. All right, Fixin To Die. Man of Constant Sorrow was nice. I liked it. Sad. Very sad. Great writing. Like, he had remarkable influences because the writing on this, like, if that does not inspire and stir something within you, I don't know what would. All right, Fixin To Die. Let's finish up Man of Constant Sorrow. Oh, went full screen. I'm sorry. But it says like most of the songs, this is his interpretation of a folk standard. This one was first recorded by Bucka White in 1940. Okay.
Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying.
I just love how the first line was delivered. I believe. It almost sounds like he has water in his mouth. I believe I'm fixing to die.
Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying.
Are we hearing the bars? I'm coming off of listening Tupac's album All Eyes on Me, and so like I'm very keyed into the bars, okay? And my friend Steve tells me that Changes is one of his favorite songs, and I believe one of the lines says, "Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living or should I blast myself?" Tell me that this first verse from this song doesn't echo the same sentiment. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die. Feeling what? That's a bar. Who wrote this? And I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying. I mean, you could take this and put it on a rap beat and it would be a rap song. That's good writing. Feeling funny in my mind. Like, gosh, that's excellent writing. I believe I'm fixing to die. In his mind, no, not his body. His mind. Cho.
I'm fixing to die. Feeling funny in my mind, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying. Well, look over yonder to that barren ground.
Whoa.
Look over yonder to that barren ground. Sure seems lonesome, Lord, when the sun goes down.
People had a problem with this man's voice. Are you hearing that this is 20? What? No, I'm so impressed. I can't lie. Wow.
Yonder to that
Listen to the passion and the execution and the conviction when he says yonder, when he says when the sun goes down. Wow.
Yonder to that barren ground.
Very good.
Look over yonder to that barren ground. Sure seems lonesome, Lord, when the sun goes down.
Goes down. It's so good.
Feeling funny in my eyes, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die, fixing to die. Feeling funny in my eyes, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die.
Nice.
Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying. There's black smoke rising, Lord, it's rising up above my head, up above my head. There's black smoke rising, Lord, it's rising up above my head. Can't tell Jesus, make up my dying bed.
Yeah.
I'm walking kind of funny, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die, fixing to die. Yes, I'm walking kind of funny, Lord, I believe I'm fixing to die, fixing to die, fixing to die. Well, I don't mind dying, but I hate to leave my children crying.
Wow, it looks like I was feeling funny too because I was disappearing right before your very eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh, so he takes it from his mind to his eyes to his walking. I look over yonder to that burying ground. Has anybody used this to score a movie or something? Wow. Gotta put this in the Peaky Blinders. I like this. This is so good. Again, with just challenging death, with just so much disregard, with the exception of the children crying. Such good writing. When you have writers like this, there's no way you're not gonna like be inspired to be even better. Pretty Peggy O comes next. Track 6. Let's see if we got any background on that. Nope, we're just gonna jump right in. Okay.
I've been around this whole country, but I never yet found Fenario. Well, as we march down, as we march down, well, as we march down to Fenario, well, the captain fell in love with a lady like a dove. Her name that she had was pretty Peggy, oh. Well, what will your mother say? What will your mother say? What will your mother say, pretty Peggy, oh? What will your mother say? You know you're going away. You never, never, never coming back, yo. Come a-running down your stairs. Come a-running down your stairs. Come a-running down your stairs, pretty Peggy, oh. Come a-running down your stairs, combing back your yellow hair. You're the prettiest darn girl ever seen, yo.
It's very charming, this one. Very charming indeed. Venerio, is that a place? Or is it just meant to rhyme with Peggy-O? Or did they just change Peggy-O so it rhymes with Venerio and then Bacchio and Senio? I like it, you know. I do. I like it, yo.
Oh, come running down your stairs, combing back your yellow hair. You're the prettiest darn girl ever seen, yo. The lieutenant, he is gone. The lieutenant, he is gone. The lieutenant, he is gone. Pretty Peggy, oh. The lieutenant, he is gone. Wrong, gone. He's a-riding down in Texas with the rodeo. Well, the captain, he is dead. Oh, our captain, he is dead. Our captain, he is dead. Pretty Peggy, oh. Well, the captain, he is dead. He died for a mate. He's buried somewheres in Louisiana, oh.
What happened to the captain? He died for a maid? What does that mean? He died because of somebody? He was protecting somebody? Poor Pretty Peggy. Highway 51 Blues is next. Let's pause so that it doesn't play automatically because I need to pull it up. Where am I going? Disappearing is what I am doing. All right. Highway 51 Blues, same producer, no background on this one. All right, let's just hit play.
Highway 51 runs right by my baby's door. Highway 51 runs right by my baby's door. If I don't get the gal I'm loving, won't get down Highway 51 no more. Well, I know that highway like I know my hand. Yes.
Yeah, this song is kind of freaking me out. It don't sound like it's your girl, so why you know so much about where she at? Why you know so much? And this has a different sound. I don't know what the sound is, but it sounds do 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 do. Is that like more kind of rocky? As I'm learning my instruments, I'm also learning my genres. So, you know what I'm saying? Give me some grace. Is it rock? What am I hearing? It sounds a little different from what I've heard in the other tracks. Right there. Do, 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 do.
Highway 51 runs right by my baby's door. Highway 51 runs right by my baby's door. If I don't get the gal I'm loving, won't go down Highway 51 no more. Well, I know that highway like I know my hand. Yes, I know that highway like I know the back of my hand. Running from up Wisconsin way down to no man's land. Well, if I should die, for my time should come. And if I should die, for my time should come. Won't you bury my body out on Highway 51? Highway 51 runs right by my baby's door. I said Highway 51 runs right by my baby's door. If I don't get the gal I'm loving, won't go down Highway 51 no more.
I just don't know. I don't know why he likes this one so much. That so much that he covered it and put it on his album. But this one creeps me out just a little bit. Cause like, why do you know so much about Highway 51 and you're not even with her? And also you're talking about death. Why are you talking about death here? Anyways, I do like it though. I love how he delivered the song and I enjoyed it. I like song just so you know, like not because like I think that a song is kind of creepy doesn't mean that I don't like it. I do like it. But the messaging in the song is like, which is something I always want to try to understand more. I'm just like, yeah, that one is a little creepy. Gospel Plow.
There were 3 links of chain, every link was Jesus' name. Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Oh Lord, oh Lord, keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Mary, Margaret, Luke, and John, all them prophets that ain't gone. Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Oh Lord, Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been told streets up there lined with gold. Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Keep your hand on that plow.
I like this one. Where did I go? Where have I gone? Oh, I think I could go back. Okay. I really like this one. I love that it's clearly talking about like determination according to this wonderful annotation, which you can't see because I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. I like that. I like that it's just talking about sticking to it, working hard, keep your hand on that plow. I like it. I want to hear it again. I also like this line. Mary wore 3 links of chain. Every link was Jesus' name. I like it.
Mary wore 3 links of chain. Every link was Jesus' name. Keep your hand on that plow. Hold on. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Keep your hand on that plow. Hold on. Mary, Margaret, Luke, and John, all them prophets that ain't gone. Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Well, I've never been to heaven, but I've been told streets up there lined with gold. Keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, keep your hand on that plow, hold on. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, keep your hand on that plow, hold on.
I like it.
Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, keep your hand on that
guitar.
plow, hold on.
I like it. Oh, so this is also on his album, The Joker, Volume 3. Oh, interesting title. I like that title. Intriguing. All right, let's go back. Because you see, they're trying to trip me up, and I'm just like, I told you what I was here for, and you're trying to trip me up. Okay, baby, let me follow you down. Sounds interesting. Sounds like a love song even. I don't know. Oh, this one has some background on it. From Blind Boy Fuller. Let's see. Let's go to read more. From Blind Boy Fuller to Eric von Schmidt to a young Bobby Zimmerman to an alienated and rebellious rock star playing to a hostile foreign audience, we followed the bizarre journey of Baby Let Me Follow You Down. Hostile for okay. I have no idea what they're talking about. It's written well though. Intriguing.
I first heard this from Rick Von Schmidt. He lives in Cambridge. Rick's a blues guitar player. I met him one day in the green pastures of Harvard University. Baby, let me follow you down. Baby, let me follow you down. Well, I'd do anything in this God Almighty world if you just let me follow you down.
Is it just me, or did people that make like those television intros, I feel like those older shows, and I can't really think of one right now, but those older TV shows, they seem to have sampled, or maybe they just made all their theme songs similar to this. There's like a sound in this that just sounds like almost 5 out of 10 TV shows I've heard. Those older style TV shows.
God Almighty world if you just let me follow you down. Can I come home with you? Baby, can I come home with you? Yes, I'd do anything in this God Almighty world if you just let me come home with you. Baby, let me follow you down. Baby, let me follow you down. And I'd do anything in this God Almighty world if you just let me follow you down. Yes, I'd do anything in this God Almighty world if you just let me follow you down.
What does he know about following down a woman at his little age, talking about he'll do anything in this God Almighty world? Okay, it seems like there was some additional verses from 1966 live version. I will not read it. Maybe we could watch it together or something. I'm just looking at his little baby face and he's talking about he'll do anything in this God Almighty world. What you know about that? Little kiddo, 20 years old, huh? I like this. I thought this was very charming. I remember hearing recently a woman saying she likes to feel desired. And in a way, I guess this would probably make a woman feel desired, if not stalked. I like it, though. I really enjoyed that. They keep on trying to send me to different albums. Let me try to go to the next one. House of the Rising Sun. Somebody told me to listen to House of the Rising Sun. Did you not? I don't remember. I think so. 5 minutes and 20 seconds. We're in for a little ride here. Oh no, I've heard this one before, but I don't know if it was from Bob Dylan. I think I've heard it from somebody else, but I can't tell you who. But I believe it says there's a place in New Orleans. Like, yes, there it is. They call the rising sun. Yes, I've heard this before, but I don't think I've heard his version. Like most of the songs on this, he has an interpretation of folk standard. Yeah, to the Animals, to Nina Simone. Yeah, I think I heard the Animals version of this. Oh, nice. So there is something at least that I'm familiar with, one thing.
There is a house
Ooh.
down in New Orleans.
God, Bob.
They call the rising sun.
Oh. His version is easily my favorite already. I've never heard Nina Simone's version. I do love Nina Simone. She has an amazing voice. But from the one I heard and this one, like and this is one of the things I think I've realized about Bob is that because of his delivery style, he allows you to kind of reminisce on and kind of hold the words that he's saying in his song. So like you're not just skipping over it and just kind of having a good time. You get a chance to kind of think about the words that are coming out of his mouth. And that definitely adds to the experience. Let's go. I love it.
There is a house down in New Orleans. They call the rising sun.
Cool.
And it's been the ruin of many poor girls and me. Oh, God, I'm a one.
Let's go. And you know what's interesting about this song is because I've heard it so many times, it's one of those things of familiarity breeding contempt because you've just heard it all the time, so you think you know what the lyrics mean. This is definitely one of those mysterious songs that I don't know what he's talking about. It almost sounds like a brothel so far. But I remember when I heard this recently, I was just like, oh yeah, I know this song, but I didn't think about the lyrics too much. But again, just with his delivery, like it's 2 lines. And he spent 50 seconds on the 2 lines. I like him. Beautiful guitar work too.
There is a house down in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many poor girls and me. Oh, God, I'm a one.
Very good.
My mother was a tailor. She sold these new blue jeans. My sweetheart was a gambler, Lord, down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk.
Oh, such a good job with me.
The only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. He fills his glasses up to the brim, and he'll pass the cards around. And the only pleasure he gets out of life is rambling from town to town.
That's sad. You see how like they've allowed the beat to kind of live, and also just like I feel like the fact that each verse is just 2 sentences just is really just amazing. I feel like when I heard the other one, it was just so busy. It was very high energy, which, you know, that's nice. But I do love the way that this is written and the way that it's structured and delivered. It just allows me to kind of think about that. And I feel like I've now thought about this gambler longer than I've ever thought of him before, because this is sad. To just be living this aimlessly, that's very sad. Very sad. I wish I could find the gambler and help.
Hotel, my pleasure he gets out of life is rambling from town to town. hotel, my baby sister, not to do what I have done.
Let's go, Bob.
But John, that house in New Orleans, they call the rising sun.
Beautiful.
Well, it's 1 foot on the platform and the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. I'm going back to New Orleans. My race is almost run. I'm going back to end my life down in the rising sun. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many poor girls and me. Oh God, I'm a one.
Beautiful. Beautiful. This is my all-time favorite version of the song. He did so good. Like, to me, this song is clearly about to me it's clearly about a brothel and like gambling house cross, because it's been the ruin of many poor girls and him. Oh God, he's one, but it's also about gamblers as well. And then of course it's also talking about addiction, right? Because he's talking about this ball and chain that he's going back to. Like, he has one foot on the platform, one on the train, and like he can't even stop himself from going to what he knows is bad for him. Excellent writing, but his delivery and the pacing and the guitar work and all of that, to me, and the fact that he allowed the lines to breathe and his deliver, like, people thought this man didn't have a good voice, or he thought he didn't have a, like, set the record straight for me. Who thought what? Because to me, these are amazing vocals. If I could go any place and sound like this, I would be singing. And I cannot sing to save my life. But really good delivery. Oh, 3 more tracks to go. Yeah, this was worth it. I'm glad we did this. All right, Freight Train Blues is up next. No context on this one either, okay?
I was born in Dixie in a boomer shack, just a little shanty by the railroad track. Freight train was what taught me how to cry. Humming of the drivers and the lullaby.
Okay.
I got the freight train blues.
Okay. All right. I hear. I don't know what time this is, but like, this is a little bit of a different delivery style. I've heard this in different kinds of songs, though I could not name one for you. If you gave me $1 million right now, I could not name it for you. But I've heard this kind of style before. Is this just like a typical folk sound? I really like it. I love it's just very very fast, and I love that it's also anchored in storytelling still. I like it. Let's go.
I was born in Dixie in a boomer shack, just a little shanty by the railroad track. Freight train was all taught me how to cry. Humming of the drivers and lullaby. I got the freight train blues.
Very good.
Oh Lordy, mama, got him in the bottom of my rambling shoe.
Okay.
And when the whistle blows, I got to go. Baby, don't you know, it looks like I'm never gonna lose the freight train blues.
Can I hear that again? That was so fun.
By the railroad track, freight train was all taught me how to cry. Humming of the drivers and lullaby. I got the freight train blues.
I can't do that.
Oh Lordy, mama, got him in the bottom of my rambling shoes. And when the whistle blows, I got to go. Baby, don't you know, it looks like I'm never gonna lose the freight train blues. Well, my daddy was a fireman and my mama, yeah, she was the only daughter of the engineer. My sweetheart loved a brakeman and it ain't no joke. It's a shame the way she keeps a good man broke. I got the freight train blues.
I don't understand the lines from that. I just want to bring it back so I could see it again. Also, like, I got so caught up in just how it was delivered that I don't even, of course, yeah, telling the story of how he was born and the holler of the driver was my lullaby. I love that. Freight train taught him how to cry. Okay. I was too caught up in how the song sounded. All right, let me go back to verse 2. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like I'm never gonna lose the freight train blues. Well, my daddy was a fireman and my mama, yeah, she was the only daughter of the engineer. My sweetheart loved a brakeman and it ain't no joke. It's a shame the way she keeps a good man broke. I got the freight train blues.
Did he overlap his vocals with the sound of a train? Or is that his lung capacity? Because it sounds to me like when you hear the choo-choo of a train. Wow. Good job, Bob.
Oh, Lord, mama, got him in the bottom of my rambling shoe. So when the whistle blows, I got to go. Oh, mama, don't you know, well, it looks like I'm never gonna lose the freight train blues. Well, the only thing that makes me laugh again is a southbound whistle on the southbound train. Every place I wanna go, I never can go because, you know, I got the freight train blues. Oh, Lordy, mama, got him in the bottom of my rambling shoe.
What an interesting kid. Because to me, 20-year-old is a child. 20 years old, you're a baby still. How does he have so much range and musical ability and all of this? All of this. That's a lot. That's a lot to bring to the table. Song to Woody. Okay. One of Dylan's very first songs, Song to Woody, celebrates his folk heroes, primarily Woody Guthrie. It borrows the tune from Guthrie's 1913 massacre. Dylan would revisit Woody Guthrie in the 1963 poem Last Thoughts and Woody Guthrie, released on the bootleg tapes. Oh, is that him? Oh, that's so cute. I like that. I like that. How many times have I said I like that? Oh, that's so cute. I love this. I had to force myself not to say I like that just now. I love this. I love when musicians like really honor the people who've influenced them, really just give them credit, pay respect to them through the imagery and all these different things, because these are the things that keep them alive. And I really respect that. All right, we're at track 12. One more to go, and it's over, and we're gonna go to something else. Yeah, get us ready for the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan. Wow, this is beautiful.
I'm out here 1,000 miles from my home, walking a road other men have gone down. I'm seeing your world of people and things. Here paupers and peasants and princes and kings. Hey, hey, Woody Guthrie, I wrote you a song about a funny old world that's a-coming along. Seems sick and it's hungry, it's tired and it's torn. It looks like it's a dying and it's hardly been born. Hey, Woody Guthrie, but I know that you know all the things that I'm a-saying and a many times more. I'm a-singing you this song, but I can't sing enough, 'cause there's not many men who've done the things that you've done. Here's to Cisco and to Sonny and to Lead Belly too, and to all the good people that traveled with you. Here's to the hearts and the hands of the men that come with the dust and are gone with the wind. I'm a-leaving tomorrow, but I could leave today, somewhere down the road someday. The very last thing that I'd want to do is to say I've been hitting some hard traveling too.
Got to listen to that again. What a wonderful job. I really, as I was saying before, I really love when people pay homage, pay respect. Don't just, it's giving me goosebumps just talking about it, because we should have respect for the people that come before us. We should honor them in our work. I think a lot of people want to present themselves as if they are, like somehow they pulled who they are from the ether or from some different plane, but that's not exactly how that works. The people that come before us, they inspire us, they influence us, even if it's just that they show us what not to do. Even if it's that, we look at them and we're like, I don't know if I'm going to do it exactly like that, but that makes me want to build on what you've done. It makes me want to be better. It makes me want to honor your legacy and not for you to be the last of your kind. What a beautiful song. What a beautiful tribute. What a beautiful thing to do, to make this one of the only original songs that you put on your album. That's just lovely. That's just lovely, man. And I feel like just because I've said it earlier, I was just listening to Tupac's album, and, he died in 1996. And I remember he had a song on his album, Me Against the World, called Old School. And in that song, he also pays homage to the people who came before him. And it's just, I just like imagine two people who are like giants in their own genre just doing this same thing. Like to me, I just have nothing but respect for that. Because by doing this, it's like you immortalize them. I just love this. I love it. I love this. What a beautiful song.
I'm out here 1,000 miles from my home, walking a road other men have gone down. I'm seeing your world of people and things.
How beautiful.
Here paupers and peasants and princes and kings.
Beautiful.
Hey, hey, Woody Guthrie, I wrote you a song.
And isn't it interesting, like when you've like walked the same paths as somebody else, it's like in a way it connects you to them. And I feel like just by saying it, just by putting it in a song, it's like it causes their world and their timelines to overlap. And I love it. And for whatever reason, it sounds like he came closer to the mic when he was saying that. And it just feels like he's in my ear and I love it.
Here paupers and peasants and princes and kings.
Beautiful.
Hey, hey, Woody Guthrie, I wrote you a song about a funny old world that's a-coming along. Seems sick and it's hungry, it's tired and it's torn. It looks like it's a-dying and it's hardly been born. Hey, Woody Guthrie, but I know that you know all the things.
I love that he did this. You know, one of the things that I've said recently, to my partner was that, sometimes we're talking and we're saying things, and it's not that I don't know that you know the things that I'm saying. It's almost like knowledge is like a baseball between us, or like not a baseball, a tennis ball or something between us. And it's no fun if knowledge just sits there and you just look at it. Like we have to take our brains, which are the paddles, and just bounce it back and forth. And sometimes I'll say something that you already know, but it's just like it's just so fun to take it and talk about it and look at it and marvel at it and see how far we can take it and then like, because you're like bouncing this knowledge ball back and forth, it's like you're just like doing all sorts of things. And if you're really good, you might become like Serena Williams or something with this knowledge ball that you've got. Got carried away. But I just love that he said that. Like it's in a way, it's just like it's saying, I know that you're this wise person. I give you that respect. I know that you know. I like that. I really like that. It's so wise. 20 years old. Oh, how impressive.
It looks like it's a-dying and it's hardly been born.
It's dying. It's hardly been born.
Hey, Woody Guthrie, but I know that you know all the things that I'm a-saying and a-many times more. I'm a-singing you this song, but I can't sing enough, 'cause there's not many men who've done the things that you've done. Here's to Cisco and to Sonny and to Lead Belly too, and to all the good people that traveled with you. Here's to the hearts and the hands of the men that come with the dust and are gone with the wind. I'm a-leaving tomorrow, but I could leave today.
Beautiful.
Somewhere down the road someday, the very last thing that I'd want to do is to say I've been hitting some hard traveling too.
Beautiful. What a beautiful tribute. What a beautiful, beautiful job. That's so sweet. What a nice young man. What a nice boy. Such a sweet, thoughtful little boy. Young man. Like to be writing stuff like this at 20. Come on. How thoughtful. How sweet. All right. They're not allowing me to go back so that I can go to the original track. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. I don't know how to go back. Oh, probably here. Okay. See that? My grave is kept clean. Wow. These titles. Wow. I like that.
Well, there's one kind of favor I'll ask of you. Well, there's one kind of favor I'll ask of you. There's just one kind of favor I'll ask of you. You can't see that my grave is kept clean. And there's 2 white horses following me. And there's 2 white horses following me. I got 2 white horses following me, waiting on my burying ground. Did you ever hear that coughing sound? Did you ever hear that coughing sound? Did you ever hear that coughing sound? Means another poor boy is underground. Did you ever hear them church bells tone? Have you ever heard that church bells tone? Did you ever hear them church bells tone? Means another poor boy is dead and gone.
Beautiful.
When my heart stopped beating, my hands turned cold. And my heart stopped beating and my hands turned cold. And my heart stopped beating and my hands turned cold. Now I believe what the Bible told. There's just one last favor I'll ask of you. And there's one last favor I'll ask of you. There's just one last favor I'll ask of you. See that my grave is kept clean.
I really enjoyed that track too. I love that the song closes the gap between life and death. I love that he's talking about his heart stopped beating and his hands turned cold while he is alive. I love that he's kind of writing his last will and testament. Whoever wrote this song, because they say this is a cover, is a really good writer. And also like very aware of life and death. And I liked it. I did. I really did. Okay, we're at the end of Bob Dylan, 1962. We listened to 13 tracks. That was great. Let me just center myself again and I can tell you my thoughts. For one, I guess I can understand. I can see why this was a necessary track to listen to, necessary album to listen to. My apologies. I can see how so much of his character, so much of like what he will probably come with in Freewheelin and probably build upon is shown here. His musical ability, his sensibilities in terms of deciding these are the songs that I want to take, these are the songs I want to cover, these are the songs that I want to put on my album. All of them are deeply reflective. Just beautiful songs, absolutely beautiful songs. The two covers he did, great storytelling, a lot of awareness for a 20-year-old. Really, really good. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thank you so much for recommending this. It definitely adds to the depth of my knowledge and my appreciation for the music and for Bob. So love that. Love this. I hope you enjoyed me listening to this. And let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know what you wish there was more of or less of. Though these days I'm realizing, you're just gonna enjoy the music the way you're gonna enjoy the music, and that's just the way it's gonna be, right? So yeah, wonderful experience. Thank you so much. I loved it. I love this. 20 years old. Crazy. All right. So I know you weren't expecting this, but I hope you're happy that you have it. And yeah, the Freewheelin' Bob Dylan will be up soon. Enjoy it. Enjoy this. This was great. Thank you again. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come on, man. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.